girl Sandra here. I hope you guys are having a blessed Tuesday. As for me, everything is going okay. I'm sitting in my craft room. I'm about to do a couple of projects. What's that on my screen? Oh, I'm about to do a couple of projects. One, I'm finishing it, and it's a centerpiece that I'm making for my living room table, which will be red and silver. I'm going to be making it out of all Dollar Tree items. Everything that I'm using is from the Dollar Tree. But before we get into this video, I hope you guys are having a blessed Tuesday and everything is okay with you guys. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the like button, the notification bell, the subscribe button at the beginning, the middle, the end of this video. It doesn't matter. Just please do so. I would love to have you join my channel. And with that being said, let's get on with this video. But first, I want to show you guys what it's looking like in Rockville, Illinois. We're having another snowstorm. Yes, I said another one. So, and it's snowing right now. So, I don't know how long it's going to be. It started yesterday with like the rainy, slushy stuff. Now it's actually snowing again. So, this is what it's looking like up here. This is the picture from my craft room window. I'm sitting here just looking at the snow, and it's snowing. It's been snowing all day long, off and on, but for the last hour it hasn't stopped snowing, so I guess this is what we'll be dealing with again. My driveway don't even look, that's my driveway, it don't even look nothing like I even know me and hubby even snow blowed it or did anything to it. But that's what we're dealing with in Rockville, Illinois, and that's what happens when you live in a damn cold state. So there's nothing I can do about it right now. So I'm just cutting this paper down to the size. Like I said, I just put one sheet in on the top that I traced it, made the square with. I mean, so, and I'm just gonna cut the other three behind it. So to save time for this video, excuse me. And once I get all that trimmed out, the paper trimmed to the sizes that I needed it to, I knocked my camera down, to the sizes that I needed it to be, I'm going to take one of the glass square mirrors, the panels I call them, turn it over, and then I'm going to take one of the sheets of paper that I cut out, and I'm going to attach it to the back of this mirror. I will be using the Fix-All glue, but first I have to trim it up some more, as you can see. I'm just making sure that it's not overlapping the size of the paper or anything. That's why I'm cutting it some more, because it doesn't have to be the exact same size. It could be a couple of, a little bit smaller, because it's going to be on the inside of the box. So now I'm taking my Fix-All glue, and I'm going to put it in the corners and the sides. Excuse the interruption. So now, like I said, I'm just gluing the paper down. I'm going to turn it over and put it down. Be careful with the hot glue, because it will burn you. And as you can see, I have to trim some of it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trimming it so that it can fit on the back of the paper. Like I said, I don't want it to overlap the paper. So I'm going to do that for the rest of the next 3 sheets. I'm just going to set the first sheet aside so I can work on the next one. Just a second. Now I have all 3, I have 3 of the sheets all covered. I'm going to cover the last sheet. I just decided to put this sheet on with the Fix-All glue. I mean, not the Fix-All glue, the glue gun, because it works either with either or. Now I'm going to trim the size up of this sheet also. Now I'm just going to start assembling my box. I'm going to use the painter's tape. I started off going to use the painter's tape to help to hold the box together. But as you can see, as you go along, I've had to take it off. So I'm going to set the 2 panels side by side. After I lay another sheet of paper, I'm going to make sure that they are even with each other from the top to the bottom. I also have to take some of the black paper off, which I cut a strip off. And I'm going to take 2 pieces of the painter's tape to make sure the boxes can stay together. But as you can see, excuse me, it has an opening, so I decided to take the painter's tape off, and I ripped a little piece of the tape, so I'm just going to take a piece of the painter's tape and tape it back down. I mean, not a piece of the tape, but a piece of the black construction paper. So now I'm going to take my Fix-All glue and use it up one side. Now I'm going to stand my 2 pieces together. And it takes several moments to get this to work in the favor that you to get it attached and to work how you want it to work. And as you can see, it fell right there. It might do that a couple of times, but don't get discouraged, because It happened to me, like I said, more than one time. So I decided to turn the mirror upside down this way to secure it. And I also decided to use the hot glue this way also. And once I get the hot glue on there and I know that it's secure enough for me to stand it back up, I'm going to stand it back up, check my sides from the top to the bottom, make sure that the sides, the corners meet and even with each other. And then I'm going to take another panel and start on that panel. I'm also going to be using the fix-all glue on that panel also. And as you can see, I'm just going up and down the panel. And I'm going to attach those two pieces together. I'm going to take my glue and put it at the top and make sure the top part is together. And then I'm going to hold it for a second. Never mind my glue spider webs. I'll come back later and clean that up. Like I said, it takes patience with this box because sometimes this box will give you the flux, but just do what I do and be patient. Now, once I get the top part secure, I'm going to go along the bottom part inside of it and push the bottom part together and make sure that that's together. And also checking each and every corner of the box. I'm removing that paper and now I'm just going to turn it around so I can work with it better. I had to clean up my fingers because I had glue all over it. And like I said, you have to be careful because this glue is hot and you will burn yourself. Now I'm going to attach the last panel. See what I mean by be careful. You have to hold it because it will fall. And like I said, it did that several times in this video, so I'm used to it, and it didn't matter to me. I just took my time and fixed it. I put the little hot glue on there, and once I get this side secure, I'm going to secure the next side. And the hot glue is your best friend. Always remember that. Now I'm going to attach this one last side, and okay, I'm going to attach the side like I was saying with my fix-all glue. This is the last panel, the last side of the last panel. I'm putting a little hot glue on it because it's going to help it stick together faster. And like I said, as you can see, will be able to see some of those, I call them glue spider webs. You just take your time and clean that up. I'm going to go up each one of the side panels with the glue to make sure my box is secure. I decided to turn the box like this way and add glue to all four corners. But I turned it back up because this was the corner that wasn't all the way secure. Now I'm just checking the sides. Adding more hot glue as needed. Checking the camera. I thought the camera had stopped recording. So now I'm just going to try check the sides. I'm just explaining to you guys how I'm going to decorate the corners to where you won't see the seams. And I'm going to be using my bling diamond wrap to decorate those sides. I also have, I'm showing you these vases because I also glittered the vases. And it's going to take this box 24 hours to completely dry. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and added some of the diamond bling wrap to the box already to save time for this video. Like I said, because this video is kind of long. Right now, I'm going to do the last side. I already did the first 3 sides. And I'm just going to take my hot glue gun, as you can see here, and I'm going to hot glue the diamond wrap to that side of the box. And excuse my hand for being in the way if you cannot see what I'm doing. I'm just taking the glue, running it along the diamond wrap. And then I'm going to make sure that it's even, because this is a 6 strip. I'm going to make sure that it's even on both sides, 3 per side. 3 rows per side, shall I say. And I'm going to continue this all the way down the box. And like I said, please be careful with this glue because this glue is hot. As you can see how I'm holding the bottom part and I'm making sure that the diamond wrap is even on both sides. And I'm right here, I'm picking out spider webs, the glue spider webs as I call them. Now I'm going to be finishing the last part of this diamond wrap for this corner. And like I said, you have to be patient because this box is tedious trying to do this project. Make sure all your diamond wrap is glued down and you don't have none sticking up. As you can see here, I'm going over this corner and the other part of the corner. Now I'm checking for glue spider webs and to make sure all my diamond wrap is secure. And this is how the box looks. Like I said, make sure all your diamond wrap is secure. Be careful with the hot glue. I'm cleaning up all my spider webs, which I could have waited till the end of the video to do all this, but it was irritating me looking at them. And this is what the box looked like. Right here, I'm checking, putting more glue because that side wasn't glued down. Cleaning my fingers, checking again. And this is what the box looked like. This will take 24 hours to completely cure. And it's going to have to sit overnight. So I will set that aside once I add some more glue to the corners. I just want to make sure that the box is secure enough, which it is even with the diamond wrap, but I want an extra hold. And I'm going to do that for the other sides also. Okay, you guys, my box is complete, and I'm going to set it aside, like I said, because I want it to dry 24 hours because it's still wet. Well, it's not wet. What I'm saying is still not pure. So while I'm setting that aside, I'm going to um, get ready to start on the other pieces of this project because they also will have to dry 24 hours too. Now, I'm going to take my two glass square mirrors and my candle holders, and I'm going to glue them down with the Fix-All glue. And I'm going to make sure it's centered. I'm also going to be using a little hot glue to help it secure faster. And I'm going to repeat that same process for the second mirror. I will hold it down, and as you can see, that's what it looked like. Excuse my voice. So now I'm going to take my tall vase and I'm going to put my bling diamond wrap around the vase. And each one of those pieces will have 4. It won't be 6 like the box have. It's going to be 4 pieces. And I'm going to do that for the top and the bottom of the vase, of each one of the vases, I mean. As you can see here, that's what I'm using. I'm using my hot glue. I won't be using the Fix-All on this part because the diamond wrap will just move around because the glue won't be dry as fast as the hot glue. And the diamond wrap is too heavy for you to just put the Fix-All on there and leave it. So I'm going around each side until I get it all even to match up with the other side. I'm making sure that I put the glue on the 2 outside rows, cleaning up spider webs as I go along. And now once the ends of the diamond wrap meet up, I'm going to cut it like you see me doing here. And then I will glue those 2 ends to meet. Now this is the top part of the vase. I'm cleaning up glue spider webs as always. Now I'm going to repeat that process for the bottom of the glass. Like I said, this is a tedious project, but I'm used to it because this is not the first one that I've done before. Or the second, or the third, or the fourth. But this is the first one that I've done using the glitter. The other ones that I've done has been done with the spray paint. The Krylon spray paint or the Rust-Oleum spray paint. But for this project, I decided to use the red glitter and the silver diamond wrap. And right here, excuse me, if you mess up, just pull it back before the glue dries and start over. And like I said, just repeat the process until you get all the way around to match your pieces up. Get your extra glue off in the process. And once you get your diamond wrap to the sides that meet up with each other. You will take your diamond wrap and you will cut it. Now just glue both of the ends that meet with each other and cut it. And as you can see, this is what the vases look like. Now it's time for the last one. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I had so much glitter that I was using, and glitter was starting to get everywhere. Now I'm cutting the last strip for the last vase. And I will be gluing that onto the bottle. And I'm just going to go around until it's finished. Like I said, this project is anywhere from 1 to 3 day, 1 to 3 day project. I started this project early that morning, and I had to stop off and on because I had other things to do. But like as you can see right here, I'm just gluing the bling wrap around the bottom of the vase. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm going to cut, and I'm going to glue that in together to meet with the other seam. Make sure everything is to your liking. Make sure you have enough glue on your diamond bling wrap so it won't come up. Now complete the top part. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for coughing. I have a little cold. I'll just take your diamond wrap and go all around the vase. Like I said, take your diamond wrap and go all the way around the vase. Make sure it's even. And just glue it on to where you get to, until you get around the other side that meets the other seam of the vase. And once you meet that seam, you glue it down. Cut it if it needs to be cut, like I'm doing right here. And add glue, more glue if you need it. And this is how the vase look, like I just showed you. Right now I'm going to do my candle holders. I'm going to be putting March cards around the bottom of the candle holders. And I'm going to be using the red glitter down there also. Right here, I'm about to do the legs to my vase, and I'm going to be using the 4-pack of candle holders from the Dollar Tree. I already did one of them, and this is how it came out. As you can see, I already did. I forgot to show the clip of me doing the base of the candle holder with the glitter. But as you can see right here, all I'm doing is putting the Mod Podge around my candle holder and sprinkling the glitter on it. Making sure I can cover it completely. And I'm going to keep going all the way around until I get it all the way around. And once I get it all the way around, that's what it looks like. I have 2 more to do. I'm just putting the glitter back in the package. Oop, which I made a mistake and dropped some. But don't worry, because all you're going to do is scoop it back up and put it back in the bottle. And once I get it back in sat the container with the glitter in it, I'm going to repeat the process for the last 2 candle holders. And I'm going to wait for these to dry. Like, I'm going to probably wait an hour or so for these to dry, because I want the glitter to stick to it, and because when I put the sealer on there, so the glitter won't come off. Now I'm going to repeat this process for the last candle holder. Well, I have to finish this one first. And like I said, I'm going to repeat this process for the last candle holder. And once I get that finished, I will be setting them to a side. You don't have to use that much Mod Podge, but just make sure you have an even coat on it. So your glitter won't look clumpy, as if you understand what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make sure the glitter is even all the way around it. Now I'm just going to shake the excess glitter off of it. And I had to add a little bit more Mod Podge at certain areas of this one, because I'm trying to make sure that the glitter is even in all spots. And I'm sorry if my hand is in the way, but I couldn't position my camera at a different angle. But I think I'm going to try to do it a different way the next time. Now that I have all of everything covered with the glitter, except for the candle holders that are here, I'm going to cover the outside of the candle holders also with glitter, because I forgot to do that. I put it on the inside. So I'm going to let everything dry for now. This is the top part of my box. That's the bottom part of my box. And I just have styrofoam in there, so that's what my flowers will be resting on, is the white styrofoam. And like I said, I have to wait and let everything dry so I can make sure that the glue is pure, however you say it. And I'm just going to clean up my excess glitter, put it back in the jar. And I'm going to wait 24 hours for everything to dry, and then I'm going to, well, not wait 24 hours. Actually, I'm probably about an hour because I want to cover my vases with the glitter. And once I get that done, I'm going to have to wait. That's when I have to wait exactly 24 hours. I'm just going to wait for an hour for the bottom part to dry so I can put the glitter onto the outside of the vases. So, like I said, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button at the beginning, the middle, or the end of this video. This is part 1 of the video. I will be filming part 2, and as you can see me looking back, I actually thought I saw a shadow, which is actually my own shadow that I'm looking at. But like I was saying, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the like button at the beginning, the middle, or the end of this video. I would love to have you join my channel. And I will be finishing